Hey, Miss Tasha.
Hey, girl. Oh, welcome to Closet Conversations with Regina and Tasha, y'all, where style meets substance and sisterhood speaks freely. Ciao. We're blank
So
already.
already, closet conversations.
Ciao.
We are in here in our closets, right? And what's
Yes.
so funny is Tasha's all things when it comes to different platforms, TikTok, Facebook, all of that, right? And I'm all thing podcast. So when you put those two together, girl, it
I
is
hope we
not.
have some magic happen.
We have to imagine because we're not gonna have a hot mess.
No, no.
No, maybe behind the scenes, but not
Okay.
in front of y'all. But that's what makes it so real. And so many people ask, you did this lovely reel where you talked about how closet conversations came about. Go
Yes,
ahead and tell our audience of a million right now, because that's what we got. We got a million out there. They
I
just don't
know,
know it
right?
yet.
So, I think that every woman has the person, right? And we may be going through some things, and you and I just kept having these little conversations. And you're like, girl, I'm in my closet. I was like, well, let me get in my closet. And so here we are, and realize that it's not just us that need to have the conversations. And so we wanted to open it up to other people. And here we are with Closet Conversations.
Yes, and we are truly in our closets. Like people don't understand when I'm doing my podcast, I'm in a closet.
Yeah.
And it started for me was my husband and I were sharing an office space outside those two doors. Absolutely not. I could
No, ma'am.
not deal.
No, ma'am.
So I had to look at his desk the whole entire time, and I'm like, yeah, I cannot. So when we were building our house, he knew that I wanted a podcasting area, but I
Hmm.
had to put my whole office
Yeah.
in my podcasting area. So I
Yeah.
got a lot on in here, but it is a closet with still and pick. I mean, what still and whatever
Fill and
pill,
stick.
peel and stick. There you go. Peel and stick. Maybe we will be a hot mess. Pill and stick on here, right? And I took some stuff down. But like literally, you should be hanging a rod right there
Right.
and a
Well,
rod
child,
across
you
there.
see the shoe wall,
The
okay?
shoe wall is
You
everything,
you see the
right?
shoe, okay?
And and so when I say I'm in my closet, and people used to say, you need to call it a studio. No, it is a closet.
Oh,
And
but
that's where I
that's
find my
most women's
peace.
safe space. Think about it. They got their
Yeah.
prayer closet. They go in their closet when they don't want their kids to, see them lose it.
Mhm.
We do. We
Yes,
have
yes.
moments. So no, let's keep it 100. It's the closet. This is the
It's the
space.
closet. And how many doors do you have to your closet?
I
Like
have
for
one
somebody to
door
be
to
coming
this
to see
person.
you
Yes.
and bother you, and the house is not
Mm,
burning down and the
mm,
dogs is hasn't bit anybody.
I
How
just have
many
the one.
doors? You have
I
one
just have
door.
the one. Thank goodness. Yes.
Okay. And see, I got 3 doors to get in my
Yes,
closet.
see,
So if
no. Now
you
there's 3
want
doors
to.
outside of this closet.
Yes,
But
yes, that's what I'm saying.
between it.
For the
Yeah.
yeah, so you got 3 doors to come in, if and then you got the one door to your closet, but if you've passed the barrier, you better have something to say because you know I'm in my closet
Okay,
having
that part.
conversations,
Exactly.
and
No.
sometimes I'm praying for the strength.
Ma'am, that's most times.
I'm not
That's
picking out
most
clothes, I'm putting
no.
myself in timeout. I'm in timeout because it's best for the world.
Okay. Yes, this is the grown woman timeout space, okay?
It's a timeout space where I
Yes.
can just sit, be, whether I am just telling myself that it's gonna be okay, telling
Mhm,
myself I need to be in timeout, or telling
mhm.
myself nothing at all.
Or
I
we're
just
trying
need
to
that space.
restrain from hurting somebody. Yeah,
That's the real point, right? That's the real
okay.
point.
We keeping it real
Eh
here, remember? We gonna keep it real here,
all
okay?
the way real. So,
Yeah.
how did you know that your closet was your safe space?
When I invested in having it done, it was gonna be something.
Yes. When you invest in sound and you
Ye
invest in lighting, and I've seen you invest in having it done because you know one of your platforms is about fashion, it's
Yes,
about home, it's about
yes.
all that stuff. And when we talk about style, we're talking about something that people just think it's clothing, but it's not.
It's not. So your style, it emotes so much about you. And it's
Mhm.
not clothing. It could be your glasses. It could be your hair. It could be a vibe that people pick up from you. All the things. So, you
All the
know,
things.
yeah, I think
And
that's
you
where people get so confused.
and people think like when like I was telling you about my style and having off the shoulder. So let me tell you guys, if you look at our little our logo, our brand, I
Yeah.
actually have on the outfit
Yeah.
that Tasha had on in her closet, and I said, "Ma'am, I need that outfit." And then you were like, TikTok, here you go." Went on
Right?
and got it,
Link.
took a picture of it with your lipstick,
Yes. Yes.
and
Okay.
was like, "Yeah, this is everything." But then I started explaining, why do I wear off the shoulder? Well, I
Mhm.
have lymphedema. And
Mhm.
with the lymphedema, you have different sizes in your arms, and you
Mhm.
never know if your hands are gonna be the same today. They're kinda
Right.
looking alike, right?
Yeah.
So, having it off the shoulder gives me my sexy
Mhm.
without having to say, "Oh, this arm is heavy,
Ex
and I don't feel like wearing this big old sleeve out here, but
Mhm.
I still wanna look good and feel good in my
Right.
own body, my
Exactly.
own style." So it's not just about the clothes. I'm
Mhm.
actually, people always say, "Oh, you look good. Can't nobody tell. Get dressed with me in the morning, ma'am." And you be like,
Okay. All the things. And we all go through that in the closet.
"Yes, in the
Every
closet."
last one of us, you know. I
Yes.
probably changed 3 times just for today and was like, "You know what? We're just gonna go with green. Green says go, so let's just go with green." You
And I was like, "You know what? I'm putting on the outfit that I put on, and that's how we're gonna start the day, right?"
that is, yeah.
But you also explained to me that there's a whole platform out there for people with arms, with fupas, with this, with that.
Yes.
Like, lean into it, and
Leaning
tell us
into
about
those
that when you're talking
insecurities.
about lean into it.
So a lot of times we shy away from, the things that we're insecure about. And what I've learned, especially in the mindset of marketing, is if you lean into your insecurities, you're going to find your people, you're going to find your audience, and other people need to know that it's okay. First off, most of us are human bodies that have carried someone, okay?
Mm,
And we're concerned about these things that it left us with. I've heard the tiger stripes and all of these things. I'm like, listen, stop trying to hide. We are who we are, own that, stand
mhm.
in that, and stop giving people space to say this is who you are. That's not true. Um,
It's not.
no,
And
you take the narrative and you control it. So
you
lean into
control it.
that, and they making big money by leaning into their insecurities versus shying away from them. You know.
And you, when we were talking about this, right? You were like, "You gonna get, oh, so sick of me because I didn't set up A, B, C, and D." I was like, "No, ma'am. Go ahead on. You got the whole hashtag getting it on. They
Yes,
can
ma'am.
see us on YouTube,
You gotta
right?"
find me on YouTube, y'all.
Yes. And
Yes.
we wanna make sure we build up that platform, right? And then
Yes.
even you didn't started the TikTok page. I don't even know if I
I
put it up here
did.
correctly, but it's up here, right? I'll
Yes.
figure it out later, right?
Yes.
But you have done this so we can build, truth, healing, friendship, and growth. We've had hard conversations with each other, and we've had soft
Yeah.
moments. And how long have we known each other? My kids are what? They're
What are
going
they?
10, they'll
I was
be
gonna say, are they
10.
turning 10?
They
Oh,
turning 10,
my
right?
baby's 24.
Oh,
So
I can't wait to get there. And your
no,
baby that
no, that's a whole different podcast. Having adult daughters is adult listen, that's a whole different episode.
that's gonna be one of our episodes when we talk
It
about our
is.
guests, we're
It
actually
is.
talking about, what we're gonna talk about that day. But having those kids and me having mine, and we'll give background later, but I'm
Yeah.
saying I met you 10 years ago
Yes,
because you
ma'am.
photographed my babies,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
I wasn't even there because
That's true. That's some serious trust. So we started out on some real trust
oh,
here.
I
I think that's where the comfortability comes from
I
because,
wasn't here. Yep.
I mean, I was like, "Oh, she trusts me, trust me." Like,
Oh,
y'all, they
yes.
were brand new. Like, I was molding them, brand new
Yeah.
babies.
Yes, my husband broke his leg 7 days after they were born. I was like, "Okay, first of all, if y'all don't know Tasha Prescott, uh-huh. Yeah, she was hard to book, right?
Don't do me like that.
So but it was also her birthday, your
Yeah,
birthday, and you
yeah,
were like, "Oh, yep, not a problem."
Yeah, I
right?
got you. Yeah.
And you had me, and I was like, "Oh, by the way, we won't be there."
Say,
We'll be in the
okay.
hospital.
Yeah.
And so it's you, it's my twin sister, y'all doing these things. And
Yeah.
as a new mother, and as what we had to do to get there, that
Yeah.
trust. So we started out with that. And then after that, I
It.
was like, okay, they won. You need to come. We're gonna come to you. And we
Yeah.
out in the park showing
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Lymphedema is everything that day. And you
Listen.
captured it so well. And then
Yeah.
from that, I was like, you know what? It's time
She
for
got
me to
it.
do some branding. Girl, can you
Yeah.
come and do this branding shoot?
Got to
So
go to the brand new house.
the bra and
And
ain't
we
many
don't you
people
ain't
been
invite
here.
me and everybody to the house. So
So she comes, I was like, girl, I got my stylist who's gonna do my hair. And I don't do makeup, right? And you
okay.
was telling me about my red lip and all these
Yeah.
things I need. And I was like, okay. And during all this, we didn't know what we were forming, that
Had no
friendship,
clue.
that truth,
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
growth in those hard conversations, they were
Yeah.
actually showing up. And you were seeing me in my soft moments. Cause you know, when you're photographing someone,
Mhm.
you're looking at them, you see them when they don't
Yes.
see themselves, right? We're tugging on stuff, we're moving
Right.
around, and you're
Yeah.
capturing us without saying it, right?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
so when you send me and I already knew you did my girls like that. You
Mhm.
know, when we went to the park, we were out there doing that.
Yeah.
And then here you're at my personal space and
Yes.
you're showing me that I can trust you without having to say that.
Right. So we were meant to be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
You
one of
said
those
it.
weird things because I don't let a ton of people into my world, into my personal life. I really don't.
Mhm.
I think that's just from being protective and separating business from personal. And in the very beginning, you were blurring lines from the beginning.
Like, baby,
Like,
I'm
wait,
just not
wait,
gonna be here.
okay, like, wait a minute. And then it just shifted from, business to, hey girl, what you doing? How you doing?
Mhm.
Whew, those exhale conversations. And
Yeah,
so it's so organic. And I think a lot of people don't realize that. And that does not happen often with me.
it doesn't.
I got walls. So, and they're cinder block. They real thick. Okay.
Girl,
Um,
mine's got mud on them and
listen.
everything. You can't get
So
through.
yeah, I'm like, look, a friend said, how did you two end up here? I was like, girl, I don't know. And so I started thinking, and it's kind of like this conversation right here was like, no,
Mhm.
this was actually coming the entire time.
Mhm.
There was purpose in it. I do believe, like, there's purpose in things that we go through and deal
Yeah,
with, and, all of the things. And we were going to end up here,
in this
either
space.
in this space. Yeah.
And that trust and that healing, and what people don't know also is we didn't talk every day,
No,
right?
no. And that
We
was
didn't.
okay.
Yeah. And when we showed up for each other, we showed up and we'll just start that conversation.
Yeah.
And I was always calling the wrong number. I kept calling your business number. You said, "Girl, why are you calling this number?" I don't know. I got 3 numbers for you. Which one do I fall in now?
Most don't cross over from the business number.
Yeah.
They
I
don't even
still
know there's a separate number. I
now you just say, "I just pick up because if you go
was like, "Why are you calling me from that number? What is happening?" I answered
it's
that number with the other voice,
there you
Hello?
go.
Thank you
Oh,
for
you
calling.
don't want you don't need
I'm
photography? No. No. I'm just call it. I need it. And we started out mostly texting.
Yes.
Texting and just talking about things. And because
Mhm.
you had mentioned something, I text you and you were like, boom, 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 boom. And then
Yeah.
I mentioned something, and you know my story. You've seen it because you've
Right.
been here during my intimate moments, right?
Right. Right.
And who knew that we were going to connect? And sometimes like your situations, whether it's cancer,
Yeah.
whether it's just different situations that happen,
Right.
bring you together, and you
Yeah.
remember those moments, and those people pick up. Because
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Tasha, but I had a lot of snowflakes in my life. And what I mean by that,
Mm.
they were there and they were gone.
Yeah. Wow.
And so I
Snowflakes.
I call them snowflakes because they don't
Oh,
last long,
that's
even if
true.
it's a heavy, heavy pour of those
Yeah.
snowflakes. And then you find
Mm.
that one that's still there, and
Yeah.
there's not many of those. And so and when I was going through chemo treatment and all those things, I had a lot of snowflakes and some,
Yeah.
but they came in different forms. Some of them thought they should be front and center. How dare
Mhm.
you
Right.
not
Yeah.
mention me?
Mm,
How dare
mm,
you not call me?
mm,
How dare you not let me pray for you? Do you have
mm.
to be on the phone with me to do that?
Okay, that part. But,
How dare
somebody's at home right now and thinking, "Well, how did these 2 come together to even do a podcast together?" And I've known her for 20 years. So, I mean
that part? Because I already got it.
Oh, see what I'm saying? Like it, and what they don't know is what was happening behind the scenes. It's like I was in business for 20 years. Of course, my Rolodex of clients is full of doctors and nurses and all of the things. And I was going through, these situations with people close to me. That's not
Mhm.
who I reached out to. I
Mm,
reached out to you.
yeah.
Look, I was like, hey. So, people got to understand there are different type of relationships and it's not for them to understand.
No, no, and
It's
if
not
they
for us
would
to find it.
lean into that, as you
Yeah,
say, let's lean into what's uncomfortable,
exactly.
lean into something familiar, because sometimes it's not. Because Tasha, we don't put up with the extra, and when we're
Very
done,
much alike in that way. Like,
we're
when you was like, "Let's go live," I was like, "Girl, you sure? Because you never know what's gonna come out my mouth." I was like, "Are you sure?" Because I don't filter. 45
Yes,
and over was like the filter gone.
gone.
I've appeased everyone in my earlier years. In this chapter, we're not doing that.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm. And
No.
ladies, gentlemen, whoever's listening, you're not gonna do that here. You're gonna give it to us 100%.
Yeah,
So,
because we want those moments, and let's talk about what we're thinking of. Like, people are like, "Okay, y'all didn't came together. What you gonna do? What's gonna make you different than anybody else?" Well, first of all, we're not trying to be like anybody else or
no.
look at other people's stuff. Like,
I've never had that in me because if you're so busy being somebody else, who busy being you? I
oh, how
okay.
about that's gonna be a podcast? You so
Listen, it needs to be its own separate episode because that's what's happening in the world. You see somebody
yeah.
to you, they look like they're being successful. Let me go and imitate that. And you lose yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what happened here.
That's
Yeah.
not what we're doing here. Not
No.
not at all. Not at all. So when we talk about what's different, we were trying to put out, are we gonna put some guests on here? Are we gonna go live at the very beginning? Are we gonna do some pre-recordings? What are we gonna do? And we started talking about our guests should be our conversation.
Yes.
That's who our guest is gonna be. And yes, will we have people later on? Yes, possibly. Who knows? Because I like chatting it up with you, right?
Right?
But our guest is gonna be our conversation.
Yeah.
So we've asked, and you've asked in your reel. Go ahead and explain
I
that for me.
So I have asked for people to write in and talk to us. Let us know. Let us be your voice of the things that you don't want to say out loud. So whether that, and I want to be clear, that's to the fellas and the ladies because we want to help y'all understand us. Okay. And so write into us. Our email address is closetconversations26@gmail.com.
Mm. I love it,
Yeah.
I love it, I love it. You've already hashtagged us. You already have our
Yeah.
email out there, and we
Yeah.
want to, because right now, everybody, you know what they do? They like you, but then your inbox is empty.
Empty.
How could
Because
I'm here for it. I want it. I'm this, I'm
I am
that. Well,
too. And I'm like, we're gonna keep it anonymous. I
yes.
will not share who
Nope.
said what. Okay.
Yep.
I will not share that unless you say, hey, put this out there. I'm not gonna share it. It's gonna stay
Mm-mm.
anonymous. It will be a safe space.
Mhm.
But I know these conversations are happening behind the scenes, even if it's just somebody talking to themselves because they don't trust anybody.
And they go into that prayer closet, they go into that space.
Yeah,
They shut that door because they need that time just to be like, "I'm good." And
exactly.
I'm good to be in this space. Now, I'm
Yes.
not good, but I'm
Right.
good to be in this space. And on our live podcast, when I was like, I'm just gonna go live, jump on. You were talking about how somebody asked you how you were good, and
Mm.
you actually was like, "I am good." Explain that.
It was like some emotional release in that moment when
Mm.
I said I'm good. Because a lot of times, people be like, "Hey, you good?" "Yeah, I'm good, girl. I'm good." Knowing you're not. Like just straight up naturally responded in a lie for years.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm good. But in that moment, for the first time, and I had a lot going on
Yeah.
at the time, so I was shocked I was good. But I was like,
Mhm.
"No, I'm good." And it hit me just like that. Like, "Ooh, I have never been in a space where that I'm good was real."
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
was like, wow, wow, like this is a moment. Now somebody ruined it the next day, but I was good. In
In
that
that moment.
moment, I was good. Everything was taken care of, everything was handled. I wasn't stressing about it. I was
Mhm.
good in all aspects. And so I want people to be able to write in to
Mhm.
us and we
Yes.
talk about it and we take it off of them and
Yes.
have real discussion and have people comment back and give their input on how we can help this person cope, deal, solution, whatever it is
Mhm.
we wrote in about. And I think that's important. Yeah.
And I think having those conversations, really having those truths, those healings, those friendships, because some of those friendships we need to let go. And you got your drink over. I got water. What you got?
I
What you
got
sipping
energy
on?
tea.
Mhm.
It look like Kermit juice. Um,
But releasing some of those friendships, and we've had them for years.
yeah,
All right.
I don't have issue with that, but it hasn't always been that way. So
Hmm.
I would have friendships that I kept around for like years. And then one day it clicked and it was like, listen, the only time and service that matters is retirement. Let these folks go. Why are you holding on to girl? You ain't getting no retirement pension. Let them go. And I just kind of faded to black on them. Like I didn't give an exit. People like, I'm unfollowing you, boo. You didn't have to make an announcement. Just
No.
exit. Right. So I
Yeah.
just faded to black on those people.
Yeah.
And here's the funny, oftentimes they didn't even realize it till a long time down the road, which means
Yeah.
I wasn't an asset to your life anyway.
Mm-mm.
I was a
No.
benefit, but I wasn't an
An
asset.
asset.
Yeah.
And those friends that you find out, because I was talking to a girlfriend about this, and she was talking about how she was the only one calling.
Mm. Hmm. Hmm.
And she said, I'm going to try something. I'm not going to call and see if they call.
Hmm.
Months went by.
Mm-mm.
It
Mhm.
took something tragic to happen, or
Mhm.
maybe a birthday, or maybe this or
Mhm.
something. A moment had to happen before you called me.
Yeah.
And she was like, no.
Yeah.
And I don't even have to explain.
Yeah.
And it made me start looking at like, how many people do I reach out to and I don't hear from them until
You know the
whenever?
best way to figure it out? When a
What?
birthday come up and you get ready to send a text message and you realize the last time y'all text was the last birthday. Them the folks you can let go.
And some of them is your family. Like, oh, the last time you
Exactly.
contacted me was because you had a celebration. That same celebration every year.
Okay.
I don't get anything in between.
Mhm. I get
Mm-mm.
donation links.
Is it
That's
graduation time?
girl. It is right now.
Mhm. I get
Bless.
those.
Mhm.
I get those. And it's funny, I got one for my niece, and I must say, I'm
Congratulations.
so very proud of her, right? But it
Congratulations.
wasn't just a graduation, like, whatever, announcement. I flipped
Mhm.
it over, and it just said at the bottom, "Feel better." That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Now, I was like, "Okay, she didn't just send this, right? She knows
Mhm.
that her auntie is out here,
Yeah.
recovering,
Right.
and that's all she put.
Love it.
And I think I sent her a whole long te and I do not do that. And
Mm.
I sent her this thing just about, "I am really proud of you,
Yeah.
but please remember that you don't have to show up for anybody that doesn't show up for you. And
Amen.
don't think you're obligated, because when we leave our homes and do things like that, when we're going out in the world, we still wanna, at a young age, help
Mm.
everybody."
You
They
know,
have
that's
the
a lot
same.
of trauma that's passed
Yes,
on
yes,
generationally. Yeah.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
always say, "You had the same opportunity I had."
Yeah.
We grew up in the same household. We did
Yeah.
the same things.
We
Maybe
break it
your relationship was different. Said
generational
it again.
We're breaking those generational curses
We
of passing down that obligation.
There
Yeah,
is no obligation.
none,
I don't
none,
owe you
none,
nothing.
no.
Nothing. And
Yeah.
and unfortunately, I don't have my parents with me.
Mhm,
Um, but because my mom was such a beautiful woman,
mhm.
she can have whatever she wants.
Right.
And she still does through my sister.
Yeah.
So that's that balance, right? But even
Mhm.
with that, she made sure she was like, you need to go ahead and do that.
Yeah,
Leave,
yeah,
fly, don't
yeah,
stay here.
yeah.
And so it's breaking those things. And those are the things that we're going to be talking about then. Like our conversations are our guests.
Yes.
So when you guys want to hear something, want to hear us talk about things, and will you always agree? Because, ma'am, you had a TikTok moment. Was it TikTok? Can I mention it?
It it was TikTok.
Can we mention it when we're talking about ourselves and then somebody takes it personal and
Girl,
then you got to
so
look at
I
your own
called
self?
my hair a wasp nest because it was having its own moment. I combed my locks out, so we still figuring this hair out, and I called my hair a wasp nest, and she was like, "Canceled. Why you calling 4C hair a wasp nest?" I was like, "I didn't. I called my hair. I'm gonna need you to have a moment. And what gives you the audacity to think you can cancel me? Who are you? You know, um, those things are not
Yeah.
happening. Yeah. So I will always be honest.
Yeah. And
So,
we
but
will be
don't let my honesty scare you from writing in. You know,
no, don't let it. I know
I
people were like, "Oh, Regina." Oh, yeah, Regina Jones, not name.
yeah yeah.
Regina Jones is gonna give it to you. But I'm softer now in a different way because of
Mm,
my girls, because of my husband,
mhm,
because of me.
mhm.
And that softness is because I'm no longer, and I haven't for a while, put up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then that makes you the mean one, or that makes you the you're particular about your stuff.
You know how Tasha is.
And I
That's
was
my family statement all the time.
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's the same thing. You know, Gina.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, long as you know,
Yeah. Okay.
then I don't
I'm
have to
honest.
explain.
I'm not that friend that's going to pat you up and lie to you. So just know that when you do write into us, we're going to
Yeah.
give you our honest feedback,
Yeah.
and you can take and pick and choose what you want to hear, but it's going to be honest and from the heart, not malicious or anything like
Yeah.
that. We're trying to help you get through what you've been sitting in silence. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is I feel like this is so organic,
Yeah.
and, I'm so looking forward to doing this with you, and guys, we also wanna know how many times you wanna see us. Do you want a
Right?
live event, like, where we're live and we're actually, answering those questions right then and there,
Yeah.
right? So we would love to go live.
Yes.
What days work for you? We're gonna pick our day, but we might
Right?
surprise you on a Friday, right?
I know.
And I
Yeah.
told Tasha Imma have to come down there. We're gonna have to have 2 chairs in her closet.
We can.
Mm.
We
There we
can.
go. I'll make it down. Look, I tell you come up here, but then the kids and the dog, and then they gonna be like, "Where's your camera? Can we
My
go
dog ringing the
outside?"
doorbell right now. We'll talk about that on
We'll
another
talk
episode.
about a whole dog doorbell, okay?
Okay. Listen, they bougie, okay?
Yes, but you
They
know
are.
Tasha.
Oh, see, Tasha, right?
Don't be bad, don't be bad.
No,
I am looking forward to our conversations. I'm looking forward to what we're gonna do, and remember, our guests are our conversations.
yes,
So when we're saying, "Welcome to the Closet Conversations," we mean that, and we
100.
mean that you're gonna have Regina, you're gonna have Tasha, you're gonna have us up here, and we're gonna be talking about things that are uncomfortable,
100%.
right? But they're moments, they're empowering truths. And we're hoping that our podcast continues to create this space, right? We're
Yeah,
authentic to each other.
right.
Right. We're gonna have some reels where y'all gonna be like, oh my God. Did she just yes. We were
Yeah.
just doing that. We had a whole podcast before a podcast, right? And
Okay.
then
Keep it real. I
all
was
right. I'm gonna let you know that sometimes Tasha's lights gonna turn on behind her because she got a whole walkway.
a whole moment. you
a
know.
whole
Now
moment.
it's gonna act right. Look at that.
See, look at it. Look,
But if I
it just
slid
came.
back, light's gonna be
And we're gonna have that laughter, and we hope to grow with you guys, and we hope to connect with you guys. So
yeah,
we're so happy that you're gonna be joining us for
yeah,
our closet conversations with Regina and Tasha. And remember that real talk. And remember, real style is not just about clothing. And this sisterhood, this bond, it
yeah.
came from something that was so organic and so just not, it wasn't even thought out, right?
No.
It just happened. And that's where you get that real sisterhood from. So, guys, I hope that you will continue to join us. We look forward to you joining us. And Tasha, you have anything to add before we head on out this studio? At least we're gonna try to. We're gonna try to
Oh,
do this in
okay.
recording.
Y'all go follow us on all social medias.
Yes,
Yes. So, because there you go. Y'all
we're
see.
gonna be there. All there.
Yeah,
Hashtag.
we're everywhere. So
Yes. And don't leave our inbox empty. All right.
that part, we
All
want to hear.
right. So we're going to be doing multiple recordings, getting you guys in here. So don't leave it empty. But we look so forward to you guys joining us for our closet conversations. Thanks again, guys. We appreciate you. Can't wait to see you. Looking forward to it. Make sure you join us for closet conversations with Regina and Tasha.